Why do online course instructors need to make productions of their educational materials?
Yeah.
This is why.
Let's make axes. Wow. Yeah, we should make axes.
These are my kids right there
Let's get some.
playing Minecraft. Minecraft and video games, YouTube, TikTok, all of these platforms create the need for production. Okay? Online course creators are not going to be just generating content that is static, that is stationary, that's non-moving. We have to, as content creators, as course creators, as instructional designers, as teachers, as educators, be ready to facilitate education in the manner that is best designed for our students. Now, what does that look like? If you're in the corporate world, are you going to be creating a TikTok video? Maybe. If you listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, you better be. You better be connecting on every flippin' platform, according to that man, which is fabulous if you have an amazing team behind you. But if you're not, and you're just starting out and you're creating your online course, what can you possibly do? Well, first off, you can easily adjust and recognize that what you have to do is start designing your course to meet the needs of your students. And in today's day and age, that means everything from gamification to interactivity to stop being a bobblehead. Like right now, I'm a talking head. It all depends if you find that interesting or not. What we need to think about is utilizing programs like Doodly and Toonly in your individual course platforms. Now, why do I pick two very simple and relatively easy but kind of more kid-oriented programs? Well, one, they're not kid-oriented. What they do is they change up how you're delivering your content to your students. It snaps the idea to attention. Oh, you were a talking head. Oh, you were a PowerPoint. And now all of a sudden, you're a cartoon. Wait a minute. What just happened? Now you've got my attention. The idea of taking the time to design your course and get it out there and make sure you have your MVP, which is your minimum viable product, and start earning revenue is great. You can be the talking head, you can be the basic PowerPoint and call it a day. But if you want to create a course that has sustainability and generates recurring revenue and eventually maybe leads to an academy process for you, which will obviously then garner far more money, you need to start thinking about, well, I got it out there, now what? You have to listen to your client feedback, but you also have to take the time to start saying, okay, how can I create engaging content? Now, you may not have a really big fancy platform that you can afford to hire a web developer that's going to create this really heavily SCORM-laden, awesome, interactive thing. And you might not even need it. But taking the time to have your VA help you design a cartoon or hand sketching the concept of your PowerPoint and literally taking the time to have that interactive video style will create more of a production. Now, why am I coming to you talking about this? Well, first off, my name is Sam Groff, and I'm the owner of Omnibus Services, and what I do is I help online course creators design really amazing courses that generate 5-star reviews and recurring revenue. But the other thing is I'm finally, in 2021, starting to see people acknowledge what I've been saying for years. Since I was even a classroom teacher back in the early 2000s, I've always been saying we need to create content in multiple fashions so that your students and your clients can consume it in a far more effective manner. Yeah, it takes a little bit of more time on the back end for you as the instructor, but it provides the better results for your clients and your students in the long run. So I'm going to add a link to an article in the information below or with this video in some way, shape, or form so that you can really read it. It's not just about speakers like it says in the title. What it is it really shows you that in every facet of life and education and solid speaking and learning, you have to create an engaging manner of delivery for your students. So I hope that you found this video pretty educational and informative. And if you do, please like, subscribe, share, whatever it is that you're supposed to do to like make more people be able to see this goofy video. But really take the time to look at what you're doing, and is there a way to integrate a change? Is that going from being behind the camera to in front of the camera? Is that going from being in front of the camera to behind the camera? Is that to including a video made by a program like Doodly or Toonly that's simple, easy, and engaging? And frankly, I am not the most tech-heavy, video-savvy kind of person. I'm just doing this on my Android here on a tripod in my office. I can do Toonly and Doodly, and you'll start to see kind of those kind of videos coming from me eventually when I have a little bit more time. So definitely take the time to look at your course, and if you don't have one, think about how you can in the future integrate engaging content for your students. Have a good one, and until next time, see ya.